Currently, Utah does not provide enough opportunities and options for parents of students with special needs. In this video, you'll learn about a wonderful program that has a fairly rigid cap on funding, and therefore how many children it can serve. In a state with over 650,000 students in its K-12 schools, it becomes fairly clear that only 975 slots in the Carson Smith Special Needs Scholarship is not nearly enough. You'll learn about that program in this video, an important step legislators took years ago to benefit children in need. But Utah parents need a new solution, one that is more flexible, has more funding, and most importantly can serve many more special needs students. It's time for Utah to create a new special needs scholarship that leaves public schools with increased per pupil funding while providing new hope and opportunity for students and their parents.
The Carson Smith program is a great example of what choice should be in Utah. It's existed for a long time now, and it's done a great job. It's helped lots of kids, lots of families, lots of parents, and it's given people and children the education opportunities they need.
Students that qualify for the Carson Smith program have been designated with an IEP, and an IEP is governed by federal law. The types of disabilities these students have can be an intellectual disability, things like autism and Asperger's. They could have deafness, blindness, emotional issues.
When you look at these kids, they're unbelievably special kids. You just gotta love them. And they have all the energy and enthusiasm, and they want to learn, but they're challenged. And then you look at the parents, and you see the parents, and the parents have used their resources, their time. A lot of them are extremely worn. Some are tired, and they want some help.
When I found out that my children had disabilities, I mean, that definitely, as a parent, is devastating. It's definitely something that you have to take in. Excuse me, sorry. I think as time goes by, you realize that it's not as devastating as you think once you get that diagnosis. I mean, there's so many opportunities and things going on now, especially for kids that have disabilities.
What I struggle with throughout school is processing things, so I could read a page in a book, but I haven't really processed that. I have to read it like a couple more times. And what Carson Smith really helps me with that is that I can take my time, where if someone else finishes really quickly, I feel like I have to rush. But in Carson Smith, I feel like I can take my time and read over as many times as I want.
Choice in education is about trusting parents. Again, they are the guardians of their students. They live with them, they've raised them, they mean the world to them. And so they know very best what will serve their needs. It's important for parents to have choice. And the Carson Smith program has served these parents tremendously. In fact, in the law, it's required to do periodic audits. And the most recent audit showed overwhelming support from parents who had gone through the program and were no longer in it, and those who were in it, absolutely validating that this program is meeting the needs of their students.
Well, both of my boys received the scholarships right away, and then every 3 years since middle school, they retest them, and if they still qualify for it, they will continue it. Matthew's done so well. He is now at a B average. What did you make? Honor roll this last quarter.
Yeah.
And so I'm waiting to see what'll happen. But if we aren't on it, that's okay, because we went from way low to he's up making honor roll, and we're happy about that.
It definitely has helped my daughter be able to attend the school that she's wanted to of her choice. Her being able to have her teachers assist her in what her needs are, and being able to excel and being able to go to the college that she wants to go to.
I feel like I haven't had to be the Apache helicopter mom. The school has just taken him and said, this is what we're seeing, this is what we need to do, this is what we're recommending. And then I would come in, well, could I do this? How about if we do this during the summer? Keep things up.
Taxpayer dollars really ought to be controlled by the family. They're their dollars. And they know best how to, or what to, or how they want to spend those dollars on their children. You see it in their eyes when as they look at these kids and they're trying to find a way to help them. There's no question in my mind that to be able to allow them to use these dollars are best for not only the education system, but they're best for our community and best for the families.
It's just been a relief because I know that I'm giving them the tools and the school is giving them the tools to succeed in their life.
Carson Smith, a great thing for my family. It gave us the tools to help my boys move forward, not just academically, but also socially and on their life paths to becoming the men they're going to be.
If we are to understand that the role of government in education is to ensure that every child has an equal education that gives them the life skills that they need to be productive, to have happiness, to find employment, or simply get the skills that they need, then it's also an imperative that the government understand that they be in the right educational setting. Because special needs students, they're called special needs for a reason.
Education, as good as it is in Utah, can't be everything to everyone. And we ought to allow parents to have that ability to let their kids have the education they need and to be able to decide what's best for their kids.
As you've seen, the Carson Smith Special Needs Scholarship has been very successful in serving a small amount of special needs students. Utah needs more of these types of programs, and these opportunities shouldn't be limited to a select few. As Utah legislators consider a new special needs scholarship program, we hope you will support this effort by contacting your elected officials and providing a voice in this important issue.
Okay, wow.
That was long.